What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's event is going good. We got the last 2 hours of this event to get this. Terry Porter, we are barely in the top 500. It's been a busy weekend. You know how it is sometimes, but yeah, we're still gonna get there. I actually had to put in 600 credits before this stream right now, just to make sure, and of course to use for the refreshes. What is up, guys? What's up, John? What is up, Prodigy? How are you guys doing tonight, today, tomorrow? Heck, it could be Monday, I guess, for some people, depending on where you're at. Rank 184, 5K points in this event. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Way to go. Hopefully the elites have been coming through for everybody. We're still sitting at, I think, what, the last 4 or 5 events, we've been close to that 1%. Since I did not get an elite in that flash event this week, it's going to be a little bit above 5%, or just a little bit above 1%, I mean, just because, obviously, we did not get an elite in that flash event. So we picked up an elite on the Friday stream, which was really cool. It was a dupe. Picked up one more yesterday. Have not picked up one today, so the percentage will be a little higher than that 1% like usual. The Epic Primes have been appearing. Elites, however, only 2. John, I've only gotten 2 as well, so 2 is pretty much what I have been doing. Let's see. I think 2 is the most that I've picked up in like the last 4 events. 4 or 5 events, I think 2 has been the most. Except for the gauntlet, because I had a whole bunch of, obviously I had a ton of draft board resets, and so I picked up, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, but it was still 1%. It was still 1%. Jordan, what's up, dude? Finally got up with the stream. That's awesome, man. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's day is going good. I'm out of the top 500, rank 490. No ads left. I don't have any ads left either, so I had to throw down $5, grab some 600 credits just to make sure. Gotta be sure. Gotta be careful, I guess. I picked up Elite Conley, Simmons, and Tatum. That's awesome. I got the Simmons. I don't have the Tatum. I have the Tatum event card, but I don't have the Conley either. But we did get an elite. It was a non-dupe, unfortunately. But the one on Friday was a dupe, so that was cool. I am still missing that Trevor Ariza Ultra Rare. That is the only one I need for that catalog, man. Still looking for that Trevor Ariza. Got one of them, but I need one more in order to complete the dupe as far as the catalog goes. Patel, what is up? How many points do your team members have, man? All my team is pretty close to the same. We're like pretty much right at all the event cards, a little bit up, 4,300 to close to 6,000. All of us are just about the same, right at the event card mark. So I think just about everybody, 14 or 15, will get event cards. So that's where we all are. The lineup is still rolling with Kendall Gill and Doug West. 9 Doug West, 6 Kendall Gill. And if you caught the stream on Friday, you would know I went through the entire event, all of Friday, without getting one single rare pro at the top. I have gotten a couple this weekend, though. I did get a couple this weekend. I've actually been getting a couple weird things too. I had one deck where I had one of these where it was all Kendall Gill and all Doug West, and they were all level 1, which was weird because I can't beat it, right? I mean, I have Doug West and I have Kendall Gill, but mine are level 0, and they were all level 1, and so I didn't even make it past like the 3rd ladder or whatever. Calvin Ross, what is up? What's going on, guys? Plays L7 plays. What is up, man? Chris, what's going on? Sheldon, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing tonight, today, this afternoon, whenever you are at? Court controls, definitely, dude. I got some credits. We're gonna use court controls if we have to. Trying to catch up. Dupe that elite Buck Williams. Yes, we duped that elite Buck Williams on Friday. And someone else in the stream also got the Buck Williams. So he's obviously a popular draft pick. And look, right when I say we went through the entire stream on Friday without picking up a rare pro at the top, we finally get one in the top, dude. That doesn't surprise me though, because if y'all remember when we had the Rivals Clash stream, the deck that I was running with those epic cards, how I was never getting the epic primes. The last 2 hours of the event, man, they were epic primes every other one of the Rivals Clash, and so it was like almost like the system was set up for you to lose. So it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me if in the beginning we don't get any of those rare pros at the top, but at the end we start getting them every other time. You're on Swaggy P's team. That's cool, man. That's cool. Where are y'all ranked at? I don't even remember what your team is called. Rebounding, offense, and playmaking. I can't do offense and playmaking and pick that up, so we're just gonna go that one. Jordan got to go grinding for that Duke Buck Williams. Awesome, man. Awesome. Hopefully you get it. What order do I have the cards in? I'm really not sure that there is a particular order that it really matters in. It's not like it's the gauntlet, where the gauntlet takes one random point guard, one random shooting guard, one random small forward, power forward, center for each quarter. And mine are all scattered all over the place. I'll show you, but I'm really not sure it matters. I just scattered them over. I didn't put them in any particular order. I just put in the columns, I put 2 Doug West, 1 Kendall Gill, except in, you know, not all in a row, I should say. Josh ran out of cards to train. Bro, I've ran out of cards to train weeks ago. Weeks ago. I don't even come close to pulling good cards enough to train. Every single time, all weekend, the previous event before that one, I just sit there and I train commons and then delete them. That's what I have to do every single time. Rivals Clash method. You know what? Plays. I will do another video, man. I will do another video. I'm going to do one with the new deck because I deleted those ultra rare pros just to make room. I had to make room, right? So I deleted those ultra rare pros. And so I'll make a new video coming before Friday. Hopefully if we get a flash event, that would be great, because that way I can do the video on the flash event. So that's the plan. Derek, what is going on, dude? What is going on? Big Baller Brand. That's right. That is right. No order needed. Yeah, I don't think there's any order. See, I don't put them. I got Kendall at the bottom, the top, the bottom, the top, and then 2 randomly over there. So I'm really not sure that it makes a whole lot of difference. How about them Suns 1-5? Bro, I mean, he's injured again. I mean, he's been out for 2 games now. Right? I mean, you knew it was going to happen, though. I mean, if you figured at least the past couple years, you knew it was going to happen. But yeah, he's been injured the last 2 games. I know, obviously, before that, we were 1-3 before he got injured, but still. And plus, we do have a new coach, so you got to cut us a little slack. Hopefully, the injury bug... I expect him to miss half the season. I mean, I just read a report saying that he feels good and he should be back. It's a minor... It's just a strain, like a quad strain or something like that. And so he should be back soon. It shouldn't be half the season. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if he comes back and then like a week later him get injured again. Because that's what seems like it... You know, what happens. So, I mean, of course I'm going to hope not, but, you know, give us some time to figure things out with the new coach, new play style, get him back in the lineup, let him, I don't know, he'll get another injury, yeah. I mean, he started off his first, you know, in the beginning of his career good, not hurt. And then once he got his first injury, then all of a sudden it's injury after injury after injury. You like open up that bug. Russell, what is up, dude? You got the app fixed. Awesome, man. That is awesome. The 350 on Friday. Played basketball 4 hours. Jumped on top 1,000. Had to grind. Yes. It's always like that when you fall asleep, right? Or when you play basketball, or if you go to the movies, or you know, do something, man. You do something, you miss a couple hours, then all of a sudden you are out of the top 500, or out of, you know, drop hundreds of spots. Salty, what is up, dude? What's going on, man? Welcome. How's the morning? What is it, morning over there? Probably. Or maybe late night, early morning? I don't know. I think the events close, what, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. over there? I really redeemed myself since he didn't get the Manu Ginobili. Yeah, I know some people missed out on very few points. Missed it. I don't know how so many people get injured all the time. Yeah, I mean, people get injured, you know, walking their dog, tripping and falling and spraining their ankles and breaking their arms. And I mean, I think it's genetics. I do. I think injuries are just genetics. It's just like how well your body can take punishment. I mean, I've put my body through some massive punishments, and I've never really broke anything. I mean, I guess when I was in my motorcycle accident, you could say I broke my back. But since it's your spine and they're vertebrae and not actually bones, and you fracture them instead of breaking them, it's a little bit different. Because I fractured all of the vertebrae in my spine when I got in the motorcycle accident and had to get in this big huge cast. But other than that, I mean, no arms broken, no legs broken. I mean, I've done some ligament damage and things like that, but not bones. Sosa, what is up, dude? What is going on, man? Another elite spinner during your stream. I did an elite spinner. And it was the only one this weekend that I actually paid credits for. I actually have gotten some epic spinners and did not upgrade them to elite because I just quit, man. I'm not paying 500 credits for one card, because if I get a card 1 out of 15 spinners, you got to upgrade every single spinner. I mean, that's like 400 credits. I'm not paying 400 credits for a single elite card. I'm not doing it. So I'm not upgrading anymore, man. I'm not going to bother to upgrade anymore. Not going to do it. Go back to grinding. You're so close. Hopefully you pick it up, man. Definitely, hopefully you pick it up. Look at my MVP. Antonio, what is up? Glenn. What is up, man? Didn't even say what's up. I said what's up. Luke, what is up? How y'all doing? What do you think the cutoff will be for tier 2? Are you talking about the top 500? If it's the top 500, man, it looks like I originally thought it would be around 4,500. I really did. I thought it would be about 4,500. I didn't think that there would honestly be this many people playing, this many people grinded. So I'm going to say like 47, maybe 46, 47 for the top 500. 47 sounds about right. I thought it'd be around 45, but I don't remember what it was last time. I was thinking that it was more like around 44 last time. I could be wrong. Think these NBA players don't just stretch enough. People don't realize. Well, Derek, and one of the biggest factors is that people like me, I'm 5'10", I'm 150 pounds. People like me that are smaller compared to NBA players that are 6'7", 6'8", I mean, of course, 6'3", you know, Devin Booker, 6'5", whatever. You know, with the height and being a bigger person, you're prone to injuries more than you are as a smaller person. More weight on your body definitely wears on your body a lot more than small people. And so I'm willing to bet that statistics will probably show that bigger people, the bigger you are, the more quicker you get injured. And NBA people are big, just overall big. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, top 500, Luke, I think it's going to be about 47. You're just Salty Davis. Oh, Salty Davis, man. Got a dupe. CJ from the spinner. You had a pretty good theory about not paying for spinners. My luck is pretty... Yeah, because as many spinners as I've done, especially as many elites, I've probably done 100 elite spinners, and I think I've only picked up 5 cards, maybe 6 cards. So 1 out of 20, 1 out of 15 spinners, I'm getting a elite card. And if you figure you have to pay 25 credits per elite spinner, I mean, you're looking at 400 or 500 credits. To me, that's just not worth it. Not for an elite card. It's just not worth it. Like, I understand if maybe one day, you know, if I got a foil and it was a dupe, maybe that'd be cool, but I don't think I'd pay that much, man. I don't think that's worth it. How about Rose then? If you're referring to the injury thing, I think a couple factors, of course, determine how much you get injured. And I think one obviously is size, and 2 is genetics. I think genetics have a lot to do with, you know, how healthy you are as a person, whether or not you have allergies, whether or not you get sick all the time, whether or not, you know, you have a high heart rate or cholesterol problems, right? All of those things are genetically depositioned. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? Predisposed to, each person is predisposed to certain things depending on their family history. And I think a lot of people, athletes and not, you know, are prone to the injuries. Some people can find it easier to get hurt than other people. That's just a theory, though. I mean, I might not have any idea what I'm talking about, but that's just what makes sense to me. You know, just like when you go to the doctor and they always ask you, has your family had any strokes? Has your family had any whatever? Because the doctors think that your family can contribute to whether or not you get it. Adam, what is going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Stars as well. Bulb Lover. Awesome, man. Awesome. He told you about the stream. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I appreciate him spreading the word. Spreading the word for sure. Epic Primes. 1 from the spinner. 1 foil. That's nice. Nick, what is up, dude? Jay, my crap pulls have been going like this for a good couple weeks. Well, okay. Let me rephrase, I guess. I don't necessarily want to say crap because my pulls haven't been crap. It's just the pull rates have been crap. The frequency at which I'm pulling cards is pretty bad. Dominic, what is up, man? I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight, or whenever it is for you? How's your event going? Pulled an elite CP3. That is awesome, dude. I would take that. I would take a CP3. I have his foil. I think maybe I just have his foil. I think I just have his foil. I know I have his foil. I'm not sure if I have his regular card, but I think I just have his foil. There's a lot of things to help. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, there are definitely things that people can do to help their body and help them out. And what you put in your body is definitely one of them. I mean, guaranteed, no matter who you are, if you are somebody that smokes and drinks, just by in general, you know, that's going to make you a little less healthy than somebody who drinks a lot of water. You know, without all the other factors, you know, in the mix. I mean, we're just talking about things that people can do. Let's wait these 20 seconds and get this game night, and then I'll refresh it. Got an elite Dennis Johnson. That's awesome. Yeah, I was happy to finally get a power forward dupe. That's my least position right now is power forward. Centers overloaded for sure. I got like two or three. I'm balanced just about everywhere. Centers way too much though. Power forward's not enough, and point guard, shooting guard, and small forward are all pretty balanced. How many elites have I pulled in this stream? I have not pulled any in this stream. We just started 21 minutes ago. We did pull an elite on Friday though. Actually, the elite from the event, which I already had and was able to dupe it. So that was cool. Happy to be able to do that. Why are we talking about this? I talk about everything, man. I do. Sometimes I randomly talk about things that absolutely have nothing to do with anything, and I just talk about them just because, well, I just talk about them. If there is, I don't know, an interesting topic to come up, then, you know, regardless of what subject it is, you know, I'm always down to talk about it. We don't have to come in here and just always talk about basketball, although I do love basketball. You're going to pull another elite. I feel it too. I pulled an elite on Saturday, and I've been grinding a bit more today, obviously, since it's the last day. And so I think we're going to hit another one. I think we're going to hit another one before the stream's up. What place am I in? We are pretty close to the border, like 430, something like that. Right close to the cutoff. Internet is trashing this hotel. Can't play a single game. Jordan, dang. Why don't you take off Wi-Fi and just use your cell service? I mean, you don't necessarily have to use the internet. I'm getting so over this game, and it's the same thing. Every 120 resets. No, Derek, bro. I'm with you, homie. I'm with you, dude. Just pulled an elite cat on an epic prime spinner. That's pretty good luck. That is pretty good luck. You only have one elite card on that epic prime spinner, and for it to be the cat, that's nice. Only if it was the elite foil, that would have been cool. Anybody ever pulled back-to-back elites? I have never pulled back-to-back elites. I've pulled elites within like 5 draft boards approximately, maybe, before. I don't think this year I've done it, but last year for sure, because I remember one video I actually talked about it. Raptors starting 6-0. Dude, they're looking good, man. Kawhi's a beast. I definitely take some Kawhi for sure. We gotta go that one. Yeah, let's go that one. Daniel, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Kawhi for tomorrow, win-win. Yep, definitely a win-win. Yeah, Spurs are no spring chickens, or I don't know what the phrase is, but yeah, they're not bad either. God Dang it, man. I hate this. Raptors better than the Spurs. The Suns are still better than everybody. How about that? How about that? Right? You may be weak in power forwards, but I'm strong in power forwards. Trash at point guards. Yeah. Same name. I'm doing the same thing that I did last year. Last year in 2K, I had 1,000 centers. This year in 2K, I have 1,000 centers. So far it's pretty much the same. I'm getting the same, you know, almost the same number of centers as I did last year in every tier. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like by IP address or something. I don't know. What's my favorite NBA team? The Suns. Phoenix. Am I following the World Series? The World Series is actually on right now. I was watching it. 2 home runs in the first inning. That was pretty nice. I'll be honest, I kind of wanted the Dodgers to win, though. Oh my gosh. Ah, dude, I can't believe I missed that. I have never seen that picture before. And we actually need this card. Finally, a card that I need. Finally, a card that I need. Because I don't have them duped yet. For the catalog. Not that it's good, but if you don't know, I'm trying to collect every card for the catalog. I need his dupe. He is one of the ones that I'm missing for Epic. So, I've actually never even seen that picture either. I have so many epics that I've been deleting them all. Fee ranked 540 with no more ads. Yeah, I've been so busy this weekend. I actually missed my ads on Friday. Saturday I got them all. Sunday I got them all. And so yeah. Did I play basketball in high school? I did. I actually played basketball pretty much my entire life. Since up until my accident. So I've played basketball for like 30 years. Like when I was in college, I didn't play for the team, but I played at the rec center with all the other college kids, and sometimes the Arizona guys would come out there. I mean, hardly ever, but every once in a while they'd stop by. But we had a pretty sweet gym over there, man. It was like 6 full courts over there in our gym. It was pretty sweet. Play basketball at least once or twice a week forever. I played a lot of sports in high school. I pretty much played every sport I could. Didn't play soccer. Played 1 year of football. But other than that, track was probably my best sport, though. Not basketball. Track was probably my best. I think track was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, I ran on the high school varsity team. So, and in basketball, when I didn't play on varsity till late high school. And track, though, I played varsity ever since middle school, or I was on varsity. Go Dodgers. Yeah, I wish Dodgers would win, man. I really did. Because, I mean, I'm a Diamondback fan. And even though the Dodgers are there, you know, I'd still rather somebody from our division, you know. Problems with point guards. Terry Porter. Hopefully we get what, I mean, it looks like we're going to get close to one of each position before we switch up to the next tier. Unless for some reason they decide to do 2 or 3 in the same. You're going to go, Cal, you're going to go to sleep? All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Be sure if you did enjoy, you hit that thumbs up on your way out, man. Really appreciate that. Definitely helps with the channel, helps with the support. Hopefully you have a good night. Being a Knicks fan, that pick is clean. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. Definitely looks good. Is that 80s? Oh, it's not even rebounding. Do you have any tips to improve stamina? I struggle a lot playing one game out of breath. You know, and that's one thing that I guess why, at least as far as, oh my, my screen is so blurry when I try to look at this that sometimes it looks like it says 95, but it really says 65. But during high school, I ran the 400 and the 4x4, and so for those of you that have ever been in high school or seen it, right, one lap, that is probably the longest sprint that there is. Definitely need a lot of burst speed for an extended period of time, and so I almost did a lot of my workouts from high school. And what I would do, Derek, is I ran quite a bit, and I would run about 800 meters, about a half a mile, really fast, almost as fast as I could, and then I would walk for about 2 minutes, and then I would do it again, and then I would walk about 2 minutes, and then I would do it again. And then once you did that, you take a break for about 15 minutes, and then you do 400 meters. And then you run 400 meters about as fast as you can, take about a 1 minute break, walk, and then do another 400 meters, take about a 1 minute break, and then another 400 meters, take about a 1 minute break. And so this whole time you're going to be pushing yourself, I mean, as hard as you can possibly go each time, and then resting. And for me, when I ran and played basketball after high school, after college, when I would run outside, I guess, in my spare time, workouts like that really helped with basketball stamina. I did long distance every once in a while, but long distance really never helped me that much. It was the sprinting part. You want to get the short bursts of speed and rest, speed, rest, speed, rest, and then keep going like that. Rank 507, no ads, 6. Court controls, 278 credits. Luke, I think you're good, man. I think you are good. Let me guess, your favorite team is the Diamondbacks, no doubt. Happy the 49ers lost to the Cardinals. I know, dude. I'm happy that the Cardinals got a win. It's been a struggle. And I grew up in Phoenix, so and I went to college in Arizona. I went to college at the University of Arizona. I grew up in Phoenix, and so when I was a kid, in the 80s all the way into the 90s, when you're most impressionable, I guess you should say. Obviously, the Diamondbacks weren't there yet in the 80s, but when you're a kid, right, certain things, I guess, when you're growing up and you see things, you're like, wow, a new sport, this looks interesting. Hey, I'm going to root for my hometown team type of thing. And so that's kind of how I got into that. Cardio, no doubt, man. Cardio, no doubt. Dude, and it's not cardio like distance cardio. It's not like cardio hop on a treadmill and run cardio. Not that type of stuff. You want to do a, like I said, almost like a speed type of cardio where you increase your heart rate, you increase your movement, your speed, and all of that for a short period of time, and then rest for a hot second, and then do it again, and then rest for a hot second, and then do it again, and keep going back and forth. How long will I be streaming? I'll stream until the event is over. So all the way up until it's 11 o'clock my time. So an hour and 24 minutes. And Derek, if you have not done it yet, if you had not tried, obviously, I remember what you posted earlier. Be sure you stretch. Be sure you hit plenty of water right before you do it. But you gotta almost feel like you want to push yourself so hard that you feel like you're gonna fall over, type of thing. Like if you don't stop, or when you're walking after your first rep, and you don't start walking and you're like, you know, and you're panting really hard and you want to stand there, you know, and rest or sit down, then you didn't run hard enough. But you can't sit down. You have to walk. Don't stop. Don't rest. Don't put your hands on your knees. Don't do any of that stuff. After you do like your first 800, you got to walk, or even a slow jog. You got to keep moving. And then only do that for about a minute, 2 minutes, and then run another 800 again. Go to the track if you have to. You'll be grinding for the rest of the events. Awesome. Go Clippers. All right. I can respect that. My brother likes the Kings. Yeah, we have Clippers, or the Kings anyway, in our division. You know, I don't want to say we're gonna fight for the bottom because the Suns are gonna surprise some people. I'm still gonna have faith in Devin Booker, the coach, DeAndre Ayton, Ariza, maybe even Ryan Anderson will have a place. A couple of the rooks will take take their spot on the team and rise up a little bit, but I don't want to say that the Kings and Suns are going to be fighting for the bottom, but we might. I hope not. I hope not. Pringle, what is up, man? What is going on, dude? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How is everything going with you? I used my core controls refreshes too early. Well, it's not about whether or not you use them too early. I only recommend saving them for the very end for like a psychological purpose. Just so you can see that you are making progress, right? But in reality, all you need is guaranteed 5,000 points. If the event started on Friday and you just said, hey, I'm just going to grind every single day, use all my core controls, I'm going to do it Friday and Saturday, I'm going to grind to 5,000 and stop, that's all you need. The cutoffs don't ever change. I mean, if you've played this game long enough, the cutoffs are really close to about the same point every single event. And it's just more saving your core controls for the end for psychological reasons. Thinking that you're actually making progress and thinking that you're not losing your spot. But when it all comes down to it, you need a certain number of points. And if you just set that goal at 5,000, just left it at that, and just got 5,000, it wouldn't make any difference when you got that 5,000. Moon Gaming, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream to you. Trying to get that Elite Pro. Awesome. You'll be back. Got to go use all my ads. Okay. Brushy, what is up, man? Everything is fine. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. You know, trying to grind 2 games. Obviously, basketball and Supercard at the same time. It's tough. It's taxing. It's hard. Not to mention all the games that I play on console and everything else that I always say that I'm going to try to implement into the channel, but I always just can't seem to figure out a an appropriate schedule for everything. I want to put in Supercard by the time Season 5 starts. I want to get something figured out to where when Season 5 starts, I have a consistent, you know, Supercard stuff too. Because that's going to be all the new stuff that's coming out is pretty exciting for me. And so I want to be able to get two things. It'll be a fight for the Kings and Clips. All right. I mean, if we end up losing as many people as we lost last year through injury, I mean, every single guy on our team last year missed games. And I think we only had one guy on the team miss less than 7 games, I think, on our entire team. And so that, if we keep getting hit by the injury bug, obviously if Devin Booker keeps getting hit by the injury bug, you know, it's going to cause some problems. It's going to cause some issues for the team. We need him. Obviously, that's like Michael Jordan leaving the Bulls, you know, or getting hurt or something. Like, had 51. Wow, dude, that is a lot. Man, I didn't even come close to that. When I started using my court controls today, maybe like 4 or 5 hours ago, I only had like 26, I think. And that was saved up from all weekend. I only had about 26. So it wasn't that many. You're at 5,000 points, so you should, yeah, 5,000, I think you'll be completely fine. What are your thoughts on Season 5 starting at Hardened? You know, I mean, obviously that's good for new players. That's good for new players. That would have been nice for me when I started, you know, because I started this game, what, 5 months ago? And so that would have been great for me. But I don't understand why they're doing it. It doesn't make sense to me other than just letting, like, helping. I mean, I guess with as many tiers that is in the game, with as many tiers that are in the game, it would be kind of hard to move up an additional 3 more tiers, because it's been an absolute crazy grind the past couple months trying to get everything, trying to get them all up there. And so you know, I mean, I guess I can dig it. I just hope I can make it to SummerSlam 18. I have to be able to get into SummerSlam 18 before Season 5 starts. Because I need to start getting those resets. Or SummerSlam resets, some SummerSlam dupes. Because what those new 3 tiers will come. And I don't want to be trying to catch up again. Jose, the team's doing good, I think. I think it looks like just about everybody's gonna get an event card. I didn't check the exact points, but we should be pretty close. If Phoenix loses again and gets a top draft, that might not be a bad thing. Well, the only bad thing is even if we get last place, that doesn't guarantee anything. I mean, it gives us a better percentage, but it's not like the NFL. Like, if the Cardinals got the best record or the worst record in the NFL, then we get a #1 draft pick guaranteed. But if you finish a bad season, that doesn't really guarantee you anything. I mean, lottery, okay, you get a lottery pick, but I think we all know that if you get 13th pick and you had the worst record in the year, that's going to be a big disappointment. Huge disappointment. Suns should get Reggie Jackson. I think he's pretty solid. I do. I definitely don't know anything about the cap space though, especially with Anderson and Ariza. Obviously, Devin Booker not getting paid very much. I mean, with his low salary and then signing him to a max deal type of thing with Ariza and Ryan Anderson added to it, I don't know what kind of space we would have to be able to do anything, but I don't know. It feels like a point guard's the spot though. Feels like point guard's the spot. I want Devin Booker to play shooting guard. I mean, I can't necessarily. Oh, look at! I needed that epic too. I needed that one as well for my dibs for the catalog. That's awesome. I got 2 of them. But Isaiah Cannon running the point right now, I don't know if I feel that, right? I just don't know if I feel that. Yeah, we are rank 3. We're like jumping up. We are. Let me see how close we are on our. Look at that. We jumped up. We are now 1,000 points above rank 4. We're not going to catch rank 2. But we jumped up to rank 3 though. Nice job, team, man. Way to go. Way to go, guys. Let me go feed these cards. Look at that. Out of all the weeks, you know, that we finish in front of Baker's team, out of all the weeks that we do better than Baker's team, this is the week he wants to say something. I got you. I got you. I see how it is. I see how it is. When we're finished ahead of you, no. It's like I'm taking a break. I'm not playing. And then all of a sudden when you're winning, you're like, yeah, we the best. I got you, dude. Never really cared for the Suns or the Lakers. Hated the Warriors. I don't really like the Warriors. I definitely don't like the Warriors. It's not a grind if you buy packs. It's not a grind, you just broke. Everyone might get an event card. And Phoenix said to me, like, I asked everybody if everybody was good this event, and Phoenix responded and said he was good. So our Suns should have signed Ariza to a max deal. I'm gonna wait and see on that one. Just to see. I mean, just like the last game. I mean, what did he have in the last game? 5 points? Wasn't his best effort. I'm getting distracted here. Watch the ad for a game right now, but is there any way that I'm trying to watch it? Ross, if you used all your ads, then you can't do it. I don't know. Did you use all your ads, or are you sure that you have ads left? Because once you hit your max, it's going to say ad unavailable. At least the ads worked this time. Last weekend, a lot of people were having trouble with the ads working. Look at all these epics, dude. It's a whole lot of epics. Can we see how many points everyone on your team has? Yeah, I'll look at that just in a second. Can't grind because the ads are unavailable. Rocco, man, I'm in the same spot. I just have to buy credits, dude. That's the only way to do it. I put in like 2.5K points today. Yep, I'm the same way. each event, I mean, if you're on my team, you'll notice I have a very similar, I don't know if I would call it a strategy, but it's a very similar thing that happens with me for every single event. Usually Friday, we have the stream. I start off really strong, and then I cool down and don't play much on Friday. Saturday comes around, my entire team is way ahead of me. I'm in like last place, and everybody's like, I wonder if Sonny's going to get the event card. You know, he better do some grinding. And then late Saturday night, I finally start playing. And so that's typically what happens with me every single time. And then Sunday, I just go in and try to play as much as I possibly can. Perks, yes. Next event. I'm praying. I am praying. Hakeem or Duncan? That's a tough spot. I mean, Hakeem, center, Duncan, power forward. You can argue Duncan, best power forward ever. But personally, if I would pick a guy that I would want on my team in the prime, I would probably go with Hakeem. Honestly, I would probably go with Hakeem. I just love his game, man. Tim Duncan is definitely one of the best power forwards, if not the best all time. But Hakeem at center, dude, he was a monster. He was just amazing. I think I would just rather have Hakeem on my team if both of them are in their prime, if I had to pick. Jay, the dream all day, no doubt, man. Same way. Best card in the game, Steve Nash, yeah. We got 2 of our teams in the top 10. That's awesome. Yeah, I did see that. 6,000 crowns. It's a waste. This is the first month since the game's been out. I haven't done the crowns at all this month. Stars went with Duncan? Okay. All right. R3 rewards suck. They do, man. They're terrible. Like right now I am grinding. So right now in Money in the Bank, if you play Supercard, Money in the Bank, we got those Evolution SummerSlam 18 cards. I am grinding for 2,000 points every single day until I get those duped up, right? And so that's a goal. I don't get no BS pack. I don't get no, you know, hours and hours of grinding with getting nothing in return. I have a goal. I know how many points I need. It's a game mode. If you don't know, it's just a game mode that's in the game, just like R3 is, that you can play anytime and it doesn't go away, and you get a certain number of points. You use those points for packs or cards or whatever. But I'm getting the Evolution, 2,000 points a day. I know what I have to get, and I get a good card in return. It'd be nice if they made an R3 reward card, an R3, you know, card in which you can pay a certain number of credit for, even if it's 10,000 or something. I mean, at least make it something that we can get. I just don't even want to play R3 anymore. It's just pointless. If Cat Daddy gives you 5 million credits, you think you could get rank 1? If Cat Daddy gave me 5 million credits, I mean, I'd say anybody could get rank 1. I think anybody can get rank 1. Whether or not you put in the time. See, it's not necessarily like the credits. My issue is usually the time. The time is usually the problem. Just because I work a lot. I have a family, you know, my son, I say my family is my son, but, you know, I live alone. So like when my son is here, like he was this weekend, you know, I'm the one that has to cook, clean, do the dishes, take care of the animals, take care of him, do the grocery shopping, do all that stuff. And so I do it by myself. And so time is usually my issue. So even if they gave me that many credits, it would be the time that's the problem. You're just saying that because of the Rockets. That could be true. And because of the fact that I was there watching the back-to-back championships and how much that not only meant to our city and everything like that, I still think he's just like, I just like his game better. I just still like his game better for me. But I could be a little bit partial. Gotta go. Talk to you after the event. All right, Moon. You take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure you hit that like button. I almost forgot what I was going to say. Be sure you hit that like button on your way out if you did enjoy, and everybody else is still here. Guys, I'm telling you that like is very important, not only for me, but for the channel, for the stream, for the YouTube algorithm. All of that stuff means a lot as far as where everything goes. You might not think that one single thing means something, but every single thing means something in this type of thing. So definitely appreciate that. Haven't gotten 6K since the first month. Yeah, I have about 600 this month. Maybe. That might be, and that might be an exaggeration. Got another one. Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain? I would say Bill Russell for the defense, man. I think that, well, I guess it depends. I mean, what era would you put him in? Would you put him in with the players from this era? Or would you put him in with the players from last era? I mean, if we're mix and mash, whatever, people from different eras, I think I'd go with the defense. But it's really hard to judge, being that, you know, neither one of those guys I've ever seen play. Either one of those guys, obviously I know the stats that they've gotten and all of the accomplishments, obviously, that Wilt Chamberlain has done in his lifetime. But ultra rare out of 6,000. That's terrible, man. That's like me. Rank 600. If you spend $5 on credits, you think I can get in the top 50? We got 1 hour left. Well, if you it's a risk, Josh. It's a risk. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. It's a risk, but it could be possible. And what you would have to do is with that 600 credits, you would have to use 250 for those hot streaks, for the court controls, for the 12 court controls, and then use all of those court controls, and then use the rest 100 or 350 on, what is that, 5, 10, 15, 17 games in a row. However many points you're out, if you're within like 150 points right now, if you're within like 150, it might be worth the risk. It really might. It could be possible that you could get it. How do I watch football? I do, man. I do watch football. I watched football today. Watched the Chiefs game today. Chiefs look good, dude. God, the Chiefs look good. A lot of my family lives in Kansas City, so they're big Chiefs fans. Bill Russell, he won. Yeah. How old's my son? 10. He is 10. Bought a Paragon pack. Yeah, how'd y'all's monthly reward packs go? I did the monthly rewards yesterday, and I was gonna release the video today, but I still haven't had the chance to edit it. I actually did the pack opening video for not only 2K but for Supercard as well, for the monthly rewards. I did them both yesterday. I just haven't had any time to because it takes a while to not only edit it, but make the thumbnail and do that stuff. So Will average 50 a game. Yeah, I mean, for his era, see, the only issue is that you got to judge. I don't want to say you got to judge him on his competition, because I mean he had competition, but I think he was a little bit above his time in his his skill level and his abilities far exceeded the average NBA player for that time period. Now, it would be interesting to see those guys that were so dominant back then, how they would fare nowadays, for sure. But he was absolutely the most dominant. Averaging that many points. But, you know, it's just like, you know, I don't know. There's been lots of people that have been dominant in every era, in every sport at some time period, and it's just hard to compare everything. Ruby, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully your night, day is going good. Sun is 10. What about the championship Bulls versus the championship Warriors from last year? You're talking about the Bulls from the 90s, like 96? I would say Bulls. I would just go Bulls. I would. And better coach, better player, better second player on the Bulls. I mean, better top player on the Bulls, better second player on the Bulls, better coach on the Bulls. I'm gonna have to go with the Bulls. I really would. What is my win-loss percentage? I have absolutely no idea, man. Absolutely no idea. It's probably, I mean, I lose quite a bit because where is my record? I don't even know where my record is. I don't even know. Is it on my home pro? It's probably on my, it's probably on my quick game. I don't ever play quick game though. How about Stockton or Kidd? Wow. I mean, Stockton was one of the best playmakers of all time, but of course, a lot of it had to do with his synergies with Karl Malone, and of course, the system that he ran in. And I would have to go Stockton. I just would. I love Jason Kidd. I do. I love Jason Kidd, but I would go John Stockton. I would. Ray Allen or Steph Curry, both in their prime. I would say Curry. Ray Allen's an amazing shooter, and yes, he can shoot from anywhere, but I'd rather have somebody that can run the floor. Kareem or Magic? I would say Kareem for sure. No doubt. Mahomes is a god, no doubt. Already. I love his hair too. His hair is awesome. And I didn't actually know that his dad, I thought it was really interesting. I didn't even know this until they showed it on the Sports Center, that his dad played professional baseball and everything. I didn't actually know that until they did that, was it like 2 or 3 weeks ago when they had that thing talking about Mahomes, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. All last year, I had no idea that his dad was a professional baseball player. Didn't get an elite. I didn't either, man. Rams. I know. Clutch win. Eagles will not make the playoffs. I feel you. Edward, what is going on? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Wilt, Russell, Moses Malone all played in the same era. I'm not saying it was a weak era for his position necessarily. Bill Russell, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I am thinking that Bill Russell was a bit older than Wilt Chamberlain. And Moses Malone was a bit younger. Because didn't Moses Malone play until the 80s? And wasn't Bill Russell playing in the early 60s? And Wilt was right in the middle? I mean, obviously, during the 70s, all of them were there. But I was thinking Russell was the oldest, then Wilt, then Moses. But I could be wrong on that. But the teams, just the teams in general, the overall teams that they had to play against. Some guys, yes, there were some pretty good people, no doubt. But when you can average 70, 60 points against crappy teams every week, it doesn't matter when you get to good competition if you only score 20. It's not going to make a difference. You scoring that many points against bad teams, you know, it's going to definitely kind of balance out the stat sheet, right? Warriors fan, but you would still say the Warriors. I mean, it's an interesting debate, no doubt. Interesting debate. Would Kirby playing or coaching? Definitely playing. Definitely playing. He was a good player. I like Kerr too, just because obviously he's from the University of Arizona, right? The greatest school in the United States. And you know, so I'm a Kerr fan. Even though I don't like the Warriors, I still like Kerr. How do I play this game? That's funny. Oh, you meant the Bulls. Okay, I agree then. I agree. Took a long break and still no icon player. You're good. We're not gonna hit icon tier. If we do hit that tier, we're not gonna hit that for a long time. Bone Collector or the Professor? Bone Collector. Stars, you gotta go. All right, man. You take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming by to hang out with us. A lot of fun. Be sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. LeBron or Michael? Michael Jordan. No question. Michael all day, every day. Dolphins are never going to win again. It's quite possible, man. Cardinals might not ever win again either. My son got in, king of the court, 5 elites. I only got 1 and 4,900 points. That's funny how that is. I don't know. Someone would have to look up, Josh. Someone would have to actually look up the stats on that. I mean, I'm definitely curious about the time periods that they played because, like I said, I think even though they played around the same era, I think their ages were quite a bit different. And I would like to see the stats on how they compared against each other, like what each of them did. Compared to each other and how that compared with, like, you know, Wilt's overall career average or season average for that year. I don't think I mean, did they play 82 games back then? I mean, I don't think they played that many. So maybe it's a little easier to average that many points. Maybe they're taking longer breaks between games. I really don't know that statistic either. Because you got to think travel time has probably got to be more. If they're flying from home to away, maybe they're taking 5, 6, 7 days rest. I mean, there's lots of things that could have been impacted into the actual game from last year. I mean, they could have had longer rest time, less games, less wear on the body. I mean, it could be a, you know, if I'm only playing 10 games, I could go hard. But you put me in 82 games, I might need to pace myself. You give me a week break after every game, it could be a lot easier to be able to put out that kind of point. Remix, what is up? V, Pepsi or Coke? Pepsi. Pepsi for sure. Welcome back, Remix. Nash or Kidd? Steve Nash. Steve Nash, when Steve Nash got to the Suns, man, that dude, I mean, Kidd was, I liked Jason Kidd and I liked him being here, but when Steve Nash got there, man, it changed our franchise. Well, I used them all, went from 501 now to 307, now have 85% sure. No doubt, that's the way to do it. I skipped 18. What are the card tiers? Well, if we're talking about last year, it went after this one, Elite, it was Star, Superstar, Icon, and then Legend. 1 hour left. Well, we got 47 minutes left. 47 minutes. There we got, and I guess we'll watch the ad. Why not? We'll watch an ad for once. Looks like 14 out of 15. That's cool. Just pulled Ultra Epic Jason Richardson. What is that? Elite? Epic Prime. I'm assuming Epic Prime. Mikey Mike, what is up, dude? I know. Great job on our guys. Here's the question. Shaq or Olajuwon? I would still go Hakeem the Dream, man. As far as centers go, he'd be my dude. He would be my dude. I just loved his game. I mean, of course, we're not talking about favorite players. If we're talking about like the guy that I would personally want, I would go David Robinson. David Robinson was my guy. He was the man. David Robinson was the boss. But if we're not including Robinson in this, the Admiral was the boss. But we'll take Hakeem. Second Elite, Tyreek Evans. Awesome. I don't have him. Can't remember if I took a freaking picture of that or not. Oh, yay. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. We got a Mikal Bridges, and I actually needed... This is the third epic card. Guys, I have 70-some... I think as far as singles go, I'm only missing like 3 epics. I've collected just about every single epic dupe. So that's like, I think there's 80 overall epics, right? I've probably duped 60 of them at least. And the last 3 epics I've pulled have been cards that I needed for the catalog, for my dupes. And so that's why I always say it almost feels like when you're collecting the cards and completing the dupes, completing the catalog, it actually gives you the cards you need to complete the catalog. That's what it feels like, almost. It really does. It's really what it almost feels like. Remix, how was my day, man? It was good. It's been busy, though. Busy weekend. Who closes the door after the bus driver gets out? They don't close the door. I just got a spinner. Jason Richardson. Started at 9 up to 217. That's sweet. I think I pulled about every non-foil elite. Holy cow. Yeah, I would believe you. I definitely would believe you. Hakeem has chicken nugget. $2 dono late again. Hey, you are here. You are supporting the stream. I appreciate it no matter when you stop by, even if it's for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, or the entire 2 hours. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully your weekend has gone good. Appreciate that $2, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Favorite team? Yes, Suns. Just looked up, averaged 30 and 28 boards against Bill Russell, and his career average against him, Russell only 14 points, 22 rebounds, but Russell won more games. Well, Russell didn't score near as much. I mean, he was more of a defender type of glass cleaner player. So obviously it's two different play styles, but I'm definitely interested to see, you know, to see those stats and what their ages were when they played as well. Foils are extremely rare. Yeah, I've only pulled 2 on the draft board ever. I've only pulled 2. No, I pulled 1 Epic Prime foil and 1 Elite foil. So I guess one, and then I pulled a 3 of 3 Elite foils on spinners. I believe that's right. Nuggets and the Spurs. Nuggets look good. Nuggets look good this year for sure. They did a little number to Phoenix. 4 foils, 2 elites, 2 epic primes. And the Red Sox just won. That's a bummer. Yeah, I hear my TV actually, now that you said that. I hear my TV going crazy. I was disappointed. I really wanted the Dodgers to win. Yeah, most of my foils were from spinners, but you can get them on the draft board, just not as often. Either rich or a really nice. I think he's just a really nice person, man. Chicken Nugget is just a really nice person. And Luke, you know what will even throw you even a bigger loop? Chicken Nugget doesn't even play this game, man. He's here to support me. Like, just me. He doesn't even play this game. At least doesn't play it like we play. I don't think he plays it. I don't think he plays it. I could be mistaken, but I don't think he even plays this game. And yet he's here, you know. He's just a nice guy. He's just a nice guy. And definitely appreciated. Praying for next week they hook us up with a defending shooting guard. What I'm praying for more than anything is giving us a perks. Rookie card perk and Throwback Thursday perk. I don't honestly care who they... Honestly... It will not matter if they put in rookie card perk and Throwback Thursday perk. It won't matter to me whatsoever who they put in there if we have those two things. If we have those two things, it will be the best. Markkanen, that's my dude as well. Another Arizona guy. I was indifferent, but been longer for LA. Well, I just wanted LA just because if Arizona isn't going to get it, I'd rather, you know, stay within the vision or something. That'd be nice. Only have 2 foils, Gordon and Harris. What's the best deck to use in Rivals Clash? I'm going to actually do an updated video. Hopefully we have a flash event for the Rivals Clash, and I'm going to do an updated video because before I used those ultra rares, ultra rare pros was from the original video, and that worked fine. And then I started using the epic cards, just the epic singles, because I had to delete the ultra rare pros because obviously just collecting too many cards and had to make space. And now I had to dupe those epics that I used in the last Rivals Clash. So I think it's about time. So I used 3 epics. Davis, Kenny Anderson, and somebody else. AD, Kenny Anderson, and oh my gosh, the Supersonics guy. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Anyway, I used those 3 guys and then 2 commons, and it worked great. But now I had to pro them, so I'll do a new one. I'll do a new video. But I did 3 epics, 2 commons. Grinding 4 in the morning, Tino. Putting in that work. Are you going to use your level up cards? I have nothing to use them on, Daniel. I got nothing to use them on, man. I get so much I get so many cards that, or I don't get enough cards to be able to use them on. I get so much garbage that I'm having to constantly use them on commons and stuff. Russell was like the Draymond Green. Hey, no doubt. Yeah, I agree. That's like, and that's what I like, and that's why I like him. Rivals Clash needs more picks, for sure, for sure. Rivals Clash is the hardest. Rank 128, you're safe. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that event either. Miles, what's going on? Walker, Texas Ranger in the house. Good to see you. Just pulled a Mike Bibby, dude. That's another one of my dudes. Another Arizona guy. I love how everybody's pulling these Arizona guys. When did they expand it to 250 last year? Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was sometime in... I want to say it was in Superstar. Right? Superstar? Yeah, Red Sox just won. You're close to... We should be pretty close to the Elite reset. I mean, I picked up an Elite yesterday. So, got the Elite yesterday. And... got one on Friday during the stream. Those were our only 2. And it's been... it's been at least... It's been around 100 resets. I should be close. It's his Grizzlies card, though. What? What? Oh, Enzio. All right. Switched accounts. I got you. I remember that name. I definitely remember that name. But how many resets are there? I don't know how many I got right now. Patrick on the bubble, man. I hope you can get it. Just keep grinding. Just keep on grinding. What one do we want to use? Yeah, we'll use the... We gotta use the Kindle Guild for it. Tino. What's going on? I think I said what's up. But what is up? Being a Yankees fan, I don't like Boston. Machado didn't get the ring. When I was a kid, Yankees were my favorite, actually. Don Mattingly was my favorite player when I was a kid. I used to love Don Mattingly. And so... I loved him on the Yankees, man. I loved Don Mattingly. He was what is this nonsense? Look at this. No rare pro, but a rare card that I can't beat. What am I going to do with that thing? That's the first. I think that's the first time I've seen that. They put a rare card up there that wasn't a pro, but it was just good enough to be sure that it beat you. That's the first time I've seen that one. 120. People say it's around 120. People say it's around 120, and I've kept track of my resets before, and I hit 116 once. I know I hit 116 once, and I think that was the highest when I was keeping track of them. But I only kept track of maybe like 6 or 7 resets or 6 or 7 elite pulls. But it was like 116. But I've been hitting my average, like my last 4 or 5 events has been about 1%. So If you caught the last results video, it was almost 6 resets in almost exactly 600 resets. So 600 total draft boards, I mean. 600 total draft boards, 6 resets. That's like literally 1%, which is bad. I mean, that's pretty bad. 901, getting close, staying in the top 100. 2 game nights left with no ads. Man, I hope you make it, dude. I hope you make it. 60 points behind me. Sweet. I'm going to try for number 1 at least. Man, that number 1, Luke, would be tough. That number 1 spot on Rivals Clash definitely would be tough. How much would you need to spend on double points to get top 25? I mean, I would say $50. $60. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never made top 100. I've made top 150 quite a few times, but then, you know, once I'm in the top, you know, 150 or 100 to 200, like the gap, the amount of points between, if you're 100th place, the amount of points from 100th place to place 50 is a lot. I mean, it is a significant amount. And so there's a Chris at the top now. Interesting. I go to school, so I can't start when the event starts. School always gets in the way, man. Always gets in the way of everything fun. Not a fan of Rivals Clash. Me neither. Rank 700. Do you think I'm safe for tier 3? It is 32 minutes left. I wouldn't necessarily think about your rank as much as I would say how many points are you ahead of the cutoff right now. That's what I would look at, is how many points you're ahead. Because while 700, 300 ranks above might seem like you're safe, you could actually only be like 150 points above. Just depending on what it is. I'm aiming at 20K. That's crazy, dude. Much props if you can get that, man. 490. Should I be worried? Yeah. You should definitely be worried. Especially being the fact that it is 15 minutes delayed. So even though that you're 490, you were 490 15 minutes ago. No telling what you're at right now. You might be 501. Only going for number 1 because both me and the Lake told you weren't going to go for it. Hey, you know what? Yeah, we got that 1 and 2 that one weekend, man. But if you can get it, Luke, that would be sweet. That would definitely be sweet. I know Rivals Clash for me is tough. How many points do I have? I have like 4,700, 4,800. Kevin Knox. Here we go. Finish this guy up. Another piece of the card catalog done. I really wish, you know, we really should get a reward for this. Like if I'm going to go through the trouble to complete every single tier, like if I'm going to get every single common, uncommon, regular, and dupe, you should get a reward. You really should. I don't understand like why we don't have like achievement rewards like that. That would have been awesome. When we getting star cards? I'm thinking 2 weeks, man. I'm estimating 2 weeks from Monday is when the next tier will come. That's just an estimation though, just based on the old Twitter posts from last year. Based on those old Twitter posts, I'm thinking exactly 2 weeks from tomorrow. Right after that gauntlet, we'll have a Rivals Clash next week, and then the gauntlet, and then we'll get a new tier. From the way it looks. Just cleared a board and didn't even get a rare or above reset? That is weird. That's actually the first time I've ever heard that. What was your very last card? I've actually never heard of that happening before. 165. Shouldn't be worried, no doubt. Should not be worried. RC is the best event. I know a lot of people like Rivals Clash. I like the Gauntlet the best. The Gauntlet's my favorite event, personally. But, and Rivals Clash is my least favorite event. I think I'm going to use 100 credits. I would. If you're close to that cutoff and you really need that thing, I would definitely do it. MyNBA doesn't care about that. I don't think they care about much, man. I really don't. Chris, what is up? You got grounded and you only got to 11,000. I had a buck and Burton, but lost it fast. You got grounded? It's no good. What did you do? Sneak out of your house? Stay out all night? Fail a test? I don't even remember if I've ever been grounded in my life. I mean, I'm sure I was when I was a kid. I'm sure I was, but I can't remember ever being grounded. It just doesn't, like, ring a bell. I have all the ultra rare pros, but I've not pulled any of the top rare players. Durant, LeBron, AD, and... oh, the rare plays you can't get. There's one guy, Edward, there's one guy on every single team that you cannot pull. When you first logged on to the game, you picked your favorite team. And when you picked that favorite team, you pulled that rare card of that team, and you were able to get the dupe and the single of that one team. Every other team has one other rare card that you will never be able to get. Like the Suns, I picked the Suns. I got the Devin Booker. I got his dupe. And all the other cards you will never ever see, and they'll never come around. You'll only get them for that one team, and then they won't come back. Like, I've never pulled them ever again ever since I pulled the two of them on the draft board at the very beginning. So don't worry about those rares. Forget those one cards from the rares. You just can't get them. Just move on to the next tier. It is stupid because those rare cards would be nice to use for these types of events, like King of the Court, because they are a lot better. As far as the rare tier goes, those cards are a lot. I mean, it's almost like a foil and a non-foil type of card in the rare level. That's how much better they are. Have I ever grounded my son? No. I mean, he's 10. He doesn't do anything bad. I mean, I'm sure he does, but not bad enough at 10 for me to be able to ground him. I mean, I've taken stuff away from him before, but I mean, it's not like a, hey, you're grounded from, I don't know, going outside or going to a friend's. I mean, he's just 10. Attitude. That's always been my problem when I was younger. I always had a crappy attitude. That's what everyone told me. Always had a crappy attitude. 330 gap for top 500. Should be good with half an hour left. I think you should be good, but at least with the free ones, I would at least play for the free stuff just to make sure. It was by accident, though. Didn't mean to. I really wanted an elite never prime. Yeah. Well, I guess it's always next week. 387. No credits. No CCs. 2 more. 4,700 points. You might be okay with that. I think it was going to be about 47. Maybe 40. If the current one is 4620 right now, yeah, I'd say 47, 4750. Stopping at 52.46. I think you're plenty good. Had the Simmons, great for R3. Yeah. for sure. Those rare cards are amazing. But we can only get one of them, so. Rare spinner, thank you for that. I pulled like, I think I pulled like 8 rare spinners this event. Wouldn't be so close if you didn't have to travel 6 hours on a plane. Where did you go, man? Where did you go, and why wasn't I invited? Well, if you went to somewhere fun. If it was on vacation. I didn't even see what I just got on that rare spinner. Not that it matters, but I didn't even see what I got. I really thought that I would be able to pull an elite this last part. Gonna play one more and that's it. Is James Harden a top 5 shooting guard already, in your opinion, all time? No. I mean, James Harden is a good player. He is. And he is an elite scorer. But to be top 5, you have to have at least a all-around game. You got to have an all-around game. And James Harden just doesn't have it. He's an elite scorer, no doubt. But he is can be unreliable, a bit sporadic with his turnovers. He's an elite scorer, no doubt. But he doesn't have an all-around game. You're in Singapore. That's cool. I think Singapore would be a fun place to go visit. I have never been to Singapore. I think there's a lot of places that'd be really cool to go visit. The world is so big. Definitely wish we had. Oh, God dang it. I knew I should have saved him. I knew I should have saved him. We need offense. We need offense rebounding. That's what we need. Give it to me. Oh, we got it. Wow. Look at that. Lucky. It was an elite. I missed it. I got an elite on a rare spinner. That would be a first. They really need to fix the rewards and give an elite card instead of Epic Prime. Oh, they should. Baker. I mean, it's not just that the rewards for these events they need to fix. They need to fix the rewards and the point structures for 2v2. They need to fix the rewards and point structure. I don't want to say the point structure because I don't want to say the packs. The point system for the packs in R3 are really that bad because, I mean, I think it's fair for the most part, at least in R3, but the packs suck. They need to fix those. Maybe give us the opportunity to buy single cards, but they need to fix those two things as well. They still need to fix the the stupid bug in R3 in which it switches the stat that it keeps track of. I mean, there's so many things that they need to improve to fix it. And for the top 25, like, why would they give an Epic Prime for a top 25? Yeah, it just makes no sense. Makes no sense. Elite spinner this weekend. Harden has no defense. Yeah, he definitely has no defense. People has been saying he is and will be better than Wade. Bro, come on now, dude. I think Wade is better. Wade is definitely better. Wade in his prime was an absolute monster. Wade in his prime before LeBron got there, man, he was a monster. Like, it's hard for me to Like, honestly, Harden is an elite scorer, right? But honestly, it's hard for me to really think that people are scared to play against him. He draws a lot of fouls, obviously. He gets to the free throw line a lot, probably a lot more than he should. He definitely exploits a lot. He's a very, very, very good rule exploiter, I should say. And he gets a lot of calls. And but it's hard for me to think that people are scared of him. Wade, on the other hand, that boy was a monster. Like, I would think that everybody will, you know, you just didn't want to play him. Plus, when Harden is lined up against you, like, if he's gonna be, like, if you have the ball and Harden's guarding you, you got a grin on your face, like, you got a smile on your face, and you're like, yeah, let's go, let's do a little ISO. We're gonna show you, you know. And Harden's like, Capella, can you step up, please? You know, as he blows by me. Come on, give me an elite. Give me something. God dang. I'm feeling it. I know. We got 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes. We need this elite. R3 needs to go. I mean, I like, as far as an easy way to get picks, I like R3 as an event. But they need to fix it is the problem. They need to fix it, and they need to fix the rewards. It's a super easy way to get picks, though. The easiest way to get picks. It's a heck of a lot faster than playing 2v2. It's a heck of a lot better than playing quick game. And so I like it in that aspect. But it's just, the rewards are so bad. So bad. That it's hard for me to play it and say, geez, I can't wait until I get 6,000 crowns so I can get another ultra rare and epic. Just pulled an elite Oladipo. That's awesome. Harden was top 50 defensive rating. Is that top 50 shooting guards? Top 50 starting shooting guards? I can guarantee you he was in the top 50 starting shooting guards last year. For sure. So yeah, he's improving. Do I think Booker can be a top 5 shooting guard? If you're talking about all time ever, well, I can tell you that if he keeps getting hurt, he has no chance. He has absolutely no chance if he keeps getting hurt. And one thing he might actually need, though, as well, if the Suns don't figure out something to do, is that he needs to be on a better team. And I hate to say that about the Suns, but if the Suns do not turn it around and start making some heavy improvements, above 500 playoff appearances type of stuff, and Booker stays on the team, it's hard to say that he is, as much as I like him, it's gonna be hard. Just because you got to have a winning team, man. You got to have a winning team to be considered a great. 710. We are getting ready for that next tier, guys. We are getting ready for that next tier. 710. Should we do a live stream or should we do a video when this next tier drops? What do y'all think? Live stream or video. Because when this next tier drops, we're going to use all of these picks. Hopefully we can get 800, 900. Maybe we could get 1,000. And so hopefully we get that by the time the next one is. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to get that. I better pull some. I mean, if I know that I think I said this to a couple people on my team, but this is actually the second time I've stockpiled picks. From the start of the game till I hit elite, I actually stockpiled picks and got over 300. I had like 310, and once I hit the elite tier, I used all 310 and I made a video and I was going to put it up on the channel. But the picks were, the draft board was so bad. It was so bad that I actually never even posted it. So I actually had 300 more picks. I could have had well over 1,000 by now. But I think I pulled like 2 epics in those 300 picks. I pulled like 2 epics and the rest were ultra rare and rare. In those 300 when I hit elite. It was that bad. Live stream. Awesome. Yeah, do both. Well, if I do a live stream, I would make the live stream like a video, right? I would be sure to give everybody like a few days notice, like a time and place. I'd post it in the chat over and over and over again. And when I do a live stream, obviously it stays on there. And so I would make it like a video. I'd put on a time period or a start time. And then right when I started the live stream, I would start it almost like a video, except just give a minute or two for people to come in, and then go up from there. So because I've tried to record it at the same time as doing a live stream, and it would like I don't know if it was like my settings or something, but the voice was a little bit off sync. It like with my mouth, it made the voice in my mouth a little bit different. Basically, you're saying send me gifts. Hey, you know what? Please send me gifts. I love you guys. All you guys on my team, every single one of you are the real MVPs, and y'all have a special place in my heart. Thank you for sending me all those gifts. I love you guys. Like that? I appreciate it. Booker has to be better than Jerry West, Reggie Miller, Harden. And I don't see that happening to break into the top 5 all time. Reggie Miller, I love. I absolutely love Reggie Miller. Allen Iverson. Absolutely love Allen Iverson. Reggie Miller, Allen Iverson. I would even go Pete Maravich. I mean, maybe not the best, but Pete Maravich was a freaking monster. He was a beast. Time to grind that money in the bank. Salty. 2,000 points a day. Okay, that's your goal. That's my goal. That's our goal. 2,000 points a day. A day. 2,000 points a day. That's what you got to get, man. That's what I'm going for every single day. 2,000 points. Keep using those ads until you get those 2,000 a day. Who else we got? I mean, of course you gotta. I mean, Jordan doesn't count. You shouldn't even have to say him. But who else? I'm trying to think. Who else would I consider that I absolutely loved besides those three? I mean, Allen Iverson would be one of my top. Jordan, one of my, obviously the top. I do really like Maravich, though. I really did like him. Reggie Miller I really like, too. Rebounding defense. I got to get rid of one of these dudes. George Gervin was really good. Yep. George Gervin was definitely really good. Money in the Bank is the grind. For sure. 10 minutes left? Really? 9 minutes left. Holy cow. You're right. Ads unlimited? No, it is not unlimited. They have a limit, but on Money in the Bank, I'm not sure what the limit is. Honestly, I've never hit the limit on SuperCard. I have never hit the limit once. And I don't know if it's more than 20, but I've just never hit it. I don't know why. Oh, Clyde Drexler. Yes, I would say that Clyde Drexler is better than I would take Clyde Drexler over Reggie Miller. Well, you don't need to say Jordan or Kobe. Those are two that don't. I mean, those are like givens. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be. Obviously, I mean, you could say them and they should be included, I guess. But those are like the two that you like. You can't even debate those two. I think the rest of them are debatable. As far, I think you can make solid arguments about anybody about being in there and not in there. Kobe and Jordan don't count, though. Vince Carter wasn't half bad, though. Vince Carter wasn't half bad. In his prime. I mean, I wouldn't say that he was top 5, but he still wasn't half bad. Come on. What do we got? 7 minutes left, man. 7 minutes left. Jordan, Kobe, Wade, AI, and Drexler, top 5. I like that. I like that. AI, for sure. Wade, I think, is great. Yeah, I like how you pretty much the only thing that you know that all the players, Baker, that you named is that David Robinson doesn't have anything in common with any of them. Damon Stoudemire went to Arizona. Devin Booker obviously plays at Phoenix. Ayton went to Arizona. Steve Kerr went to Arizona. Steve Nash played in Phoenix. Stoudemire, Marion, and every other Suns player obviously played in Phoenix. But David Robinson has absolutely nothing to do with any of them. Yeah, Wade and AI, I think, definitely deserve to be in there. No doubt. I think Drexler could be debated. T-Mac was pretty darn good too. You're right. T-Mac was pretty darn good. I would probably say that Drexler, well, I would say Drexler was better than T-Mac. I don't know. T-Mac was pretty good. I mean, we're talking about a whole entire career. I would probably go Drexler. If we're talking about a whole career. T-Mac had definitely spurts of brilliance. It was a short period of time, I think, in which he was really dominant. I mean, you almost got to talk about years of dominance. Like, how long were they the best at what they did? And when T-Mac played, and when in his prime, he was really good. And he was dominant, but it was a short period of time, so it can't really, it's hard. It's hard to say that he was, I mean, he was good, but he just, we're talking about a whole career. Finished 49-12. Hope that's enough. I have no doubt 49-12 will be enough. We got 4 more minutes. We're gonna have to hustle and get these. We're gonna have to get rid of these cards really quick, and then we are going to have to do one more game, and that's gonna be the one we pull the elite on. I have a feeling. Cross our fingers. D Rose would have been top 5 point guard of all time if he didn't get injured. I mean, and Hank Gathers would have been in the Hall of Fame by now if what didn't happen to him happened to him. I mean, yeah, there's definitely things in which prevent good, great people for being great. And that is one guy that, you know, I don't know why that just like came into my mind, because I haven't thought about it in forever. But there was a guy, I don't even know if anybody knows who Hank Gathers is, but if anybody knows who Hank Gathers is, when he was in college, he was one of the best college players ever. I mean, he was amazing. He was awesome. This dude was a monster, and he would have been amazing in the NBA. But he passed away in the middle of a basketball game. Some number of years ago. In college. If anybody don't know who he is, I mean, you should look it up. It's pretty interesting. I don't want to say interesting, but, you know. Because it's unfortunate. It's a very sad story. But he was a really good player. Definitely a really good player. Disagree with them. Interchangeable at 3 to 5. I mean, Edward, if it's me personally, I don't think you can interchange Allen Iverson. That's just me personally. That dude was a monster. D Wade, again, he's maybe debatable, because I would say that in his years of dominance, when he was absolutely amazing, it was almost, by the time LeBron got there, it was almost overshadowed by what LeBron was there, and it kind of made it seem like less important of the things he was able to do in Miami. And so, but he was still an amazing player. Come on. This is our very last draft board. Okay, we'll watch an ad. We'll have to watch an ad. Let's do it. Lucky Day is an app. That's what I want to do. How many people want to look at that guy's face? Oh my god. I won $200. I won $500. I won $1,000. I ain't buying that crap. I don't buy it for a second. Oh, Josh, I just saw you hit that sub button, man. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that support. I just noticed it popped up on the screen. So thank you for doing that, man. Appreciate that. If you have not seen all the Discord and stuff, man, it looks like we didn't get it. That's so sad. If anybody else is new to the channel and y'all want to hit that sub button, that would be awesome. You know that we do stream, obviously, every single event and all of the other videos to come, so be sure you do that. And of course, Discord is in the description if you haven't seen that. So that's it for the event. Pretty chill. I started, I guess, right at the limit before the stream started, and we finished in the top 350, so that was pretty cool. Good conversations today, though. Good conversations today about a lot of good stuff. Steph Curry, top 5 point guards all time, changed my mind. GG, guys. I'll catch all of you. I can't believe what that said. Or I couldn't read what that said. I don't know, man. That is tough. That is a pretty bold statement to say as far as point guards goes. Top 5 point guard of all time. They would have won the champion, yeah, no doubt. Finished 175, ranked 390. Finished 380. Appreciate it. Or good job, I should say. Have you ever pulled epic primes from a 4-hour rest pack? I have. I've pulled a couple epic prime support cards. Mikey Mike, great job, guys. Finished number 3. I wish we could see the team. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me see if we can see it right here. I think we got it. Yep. So here's how our team did. We got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we hit 14 out of 15. 14 out of 15. B finished 499. I don't know if I would count on that just yet, dude. I don't know if I would count that. I would wait until that thing publishes. I don't know if I would entrust that. Yeah, I think this is definitely 14 out of 15. For sure. We're going to have to see what's up with Phoenix, man. We're going to see what's going on with that. But anyway, guys, it is comes to the end of the stream. I'm glad everybody could make it. Speedy, what's up? Glad you got the end of it. Finished with 5,011. Nice job, dude. Way to grind. I won't be able to fall asleep. You got 2 hours to wait. 2 hours. He is on the team Discord. I'll ask him what's up, man. I'll have to log on here in a little bit. I got a couple things I got to do before tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow again. For everybody, guys, y'all know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are my busy days. And so, actually, I'm busy every day. I don't even know why I say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because, I mean, I work. Halloween is this week, right? Got to take the kid out. We're going out trick-or-treating. He's dressing up as a werewolf. Right, he got a werewolf costume on, right? We got to rip all of his clothes up. His sister, you got a sister's dressing up as Little Red Riding Hood, and then his other sister's dressing up as I don't know what she's dressing up as, but it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun on Halloween. It would be nice if we got a crazy Halloween event. Now that would be something unique and different for 2K. Of course, Supercard, we got all sorts of Halloween stuff. We got all sorts of Halloween things to do. But not for this. Anyway, guys, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks Chicken Nugget for that $2 dono today. Josh L for hitting that sub button. If there is anybody else that is new to the stream, y'all hit that sub button. We do streams all the time. Of course we do videos. I got a million videos, million streams, tips. We have a Discord in the description. Everybody, be sure you hit that thumbs up button. Definitely helps out. Definitely helps out the stream. But anyway, I will see y'all over in Discord. I will be there tonight if y'all want to stop by and say what's up. Probably in about 15 minutes or so, I'll probably head over there for a little bit before I get off and go to bed, because I got to work, take my kid to school tomorrow and all that stuff. Baker, there's somebody that does it all the time, dude. Like, there's people, like, there was a guy, I don't know why, like, that just reminded me, like, there was actually a guy from like 8 months ago that still sometime comments on some of my videos, that still calls me names and still says all this stuff because I kicked him out of the Discord. I kicked him out of the Discord because he was vulgar and calling people names and doing all this stuff to other people. So I kicked him out of the Discord, and he sent like 20 messages on the, like, y'all never saw him because they got filtered out and stuff. They got, like, YouTube filters stuff out and it like blocks certain stuff, but it still lets me see it. It's just everybody else can't see it. And like every once in a while he'll still comment and still, and this was like 8 months ago, dude. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's ridiculous. And there's people that send me like nasty stuff in the middle of the chat, like when y'all are just talking and then YouTube catches it. They'll send me nasty messages in the chat calling me all sorts of names. And so I'm expecting that it's these people that keep continually coming by and hitting the dislike just to hit dislike, you know, just because, I don't know, maybe they don't like me. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, that was the story with that. Yeah, no doubt. I don't know. I mean, what can you expect? Like, you're on Discord, I tell you to chill, you know, you should know the rules, right? And yet you're sitting there just calling somebody all sorts of names, using all sorts of bad words at them, calling them all this stuff, and like, you think I'm not gonna kick you out? I mean, I don't know, man. And it was so long ago, like, it's done and past me, but things still come up. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all on Discord if y'all want to stop by, say what's up. I'll stop by and talk to the team. And thanks for everybody for coming out. See y'all in the next stream. We will put the results video out tomorrow. I'm going to try to work on it in the morning before I go to work. Y'all take it easy. Hopefully everybody gets the card they wanted. Good job to our team. Y'all have a good night. I am out. Peace.